Hey, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in. All right, so as y'all can see, I'm doing this one on Bronny James. And as it's been speculation that they've been trying to get Bronny into the NBA. And I just want to say for those who think that Bronny is ready and think that LeBron is doing a good thing by trying to get Bronny into the NBA. And I'm gonna tell you this, it's gonna be a bad thing. And the reason I stated that is because you do have a lot more other players. And if those players have sons that can't get their son in the NBA, it's going to be a problem because you got LeBron James basically trying to get his son in the NBA and he's not deserving of it. In fact, you got somebody that hasn't done much in the NCAA realm. Now, granted, there are some players that does better in the NBA than they do in the NCAA because NCAA they play a lot more defense, intensive. But I just don't see Bronny being ready at all. I don't think that this young man is even built for the NBA, and that's just my personal opinion. I think that if he get in there, it would definitely be. I can't say nepotism because LeBron don't own the team, but it would definitely be because of LeBron James as a favor. But the problem in the disagreement that I have is Shaq got just as much authority, just as much influence, just as much power. He never used his to get Sharif into the NBA. He allowed him to follow his own journey. And if it ends up leading him into the NBA, then so be it. See, when you look at the way that LeBron James move, this dude is a rule breaker. I mean, it's like the way that this guy move, he goes against everything that's unwritten. And I want to say going to the NBA best team. Well, I ain't gonna say it was the best team at the time, but Miami, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen. Well, Ray Allen wasn't there at the time, but this dude goes against everything. Michael Jordan never even tried to use his influence to get his son into the NBA because he wanted him to follow his own journey. So when you do things like that, it is it basically rules out the person that really supposed to make it to the NBA and work as hard to get there and then use your influence. You do that person a disservice. In fact, the young man that y'all ruling out, possibly having a chance of making it to the NBA, might need it, might need an opportunity that y'all basically just killed, and y'all got the money, so it won't hurt y'all. But to deserve a spot in the NBA is something that has to be done. Like to skip steps. You can't tell somebody, "Oh, work hard." Oh, it's okay to be selfish. I mean, well, this is definitely the definition of selfishness, but you cannot tell somebody to work hard and then turn around and do something to where it's like, okay, well, I worked hard, but it still didn't matter because the influence went against my hard work. You can't do that. LeBron James does so many things that impact other people, and it's crazy to me. He does stuff to impact the coaches. He does stuff to impact the players. He does stuff to impact up and coming players. This dude would stop at nothing to harm anybody just for the ones that he loved. And that's unfortunate. LeBron James is doing Bronny a disservice. Bronny needs to show improvement in a promising future before he goes to the NBA. Other than that, man, it's just undeserving, which I know that this guy don't care. But at the same time, it's a process that everybody must go through. So, and I'm gonna tell you, despite the fact that LeBron James trying to get Bronny into the NBA, you still can't cheat life. So this might not even be a good thing for Bronny. He needs to stay at the USC level And I'm gonna tell you this: ain't nobody have ever really truly made the NBA with a record like this. And I'm gonna just be flat out honest with y'all. Nobody has ever made the NBA with this type of doing 4.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, 2 assists on 36% shooting. Nobody has ever made the NBA doing that. So I don't know why, they would sit there and try to put this young man in a position to where he's going to experience a boatload of hate. I think LeBron James has done this man more of a disservice than anybody. And I'm going to just be flat out honest with y'all. And shout out to ESPN, which I got the graphics from, and all this is fair use. All this is fair use. But Nate, let's talk. Do you believe that a person with this type of stats deserve to go into the NBA? Now, I understand that the NBA, not the NBA, but LeBron James is trying to play with his son, but it's not a deserving position in the NBA for him. That's all it will be. Undeserving. How did you get here? That will be the definition of you got here because of your father. Not because of your talent, not because you deserved it, not because you're that good. You got there literally because of your parents. So when that's the case, you do yourself, the league, the players, the fans, everybody a disservice, because I'm not going to want to watch Bronny. And not to say anything about Bronny. Well, he's not a baby like that anymore. But I'm not going to talk down on him. But I am saying an issue. An issue is that this young man needs to play another year in the NCAA, and he needs to prove himself. That's one thing he definitely needs to do. You want to start something that's going to end not well. That's going to end badly. Oh, y'all got LeBron James son in the NBA. Why can't my son get in the NBA? Who is LeBron James? That's what y'all want to create, because it's a lot of people in the NBA, and that's the situation that you're creating. So you got 450 other players. Man, we gotta do better, man. I'm gonna just say that. Bronny James. I think he's a high jumper. Outside of that, I can't give him any more accolades. Oh, he played defense. Okay. His defense is okay. But outside of that, I can't see what type of addition or benefit that this young man will add to any type of team. I don't see it, but maybe y'all will. Leave a comment down below in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all tuning in. That's all I got. National Sports Chat, I'm out.